My name is Vidal. I'm 3D journalist. I work in CGI, and my objective in the last 10 is to be filmmaker and producer of my own stories.
How is work with the CGI? How you get an idea? Somebody came to you and say, okay, I want this creature, they need to have these characteristics. How you build a character?
I understand you are talking about mixing reality with CGI, right? Because CGI is a expansive world, so you can just work with CGI. You can be working, integrating something which is in the last 10 more difficult. You have to contaminate the CGI with the information of the lighting and the environment that is surrounding this object or this character to be properly integrated inside of the frame. It's like two different worlds. Right now, I'm in the process of my career of jumping from pure CGI because in my background, I have worked in full CGI shows. Now I'm making the transition to integration of CGI inside of big shows with actors, with objects. So you have to keep in mind much more things. It's not only to generate the volume of the character, it's not only to generate the puppetry inside of the character to allow the geometry to be moved. You need to maintain a constancy of all the lighting around to be able to cause the reflections that they are curated on top of the geometry. So in this way, the brain feels that this CGI is really inside of the frame. You can make an amazing job, but you are going to feel that it's totally out of the frame. The difference between reality and the dream that we are generating with the CGI to arrive to this point is very complicated.
From the beginning, when you start all these things, the digital correction of things, how was the quality of the programs?
You say from
from the
very beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning.
Of my career?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like a very basic. Now we have the AA.
Because maybe I don't look like, but I'm old. I started my career around 2001, and I started by design. At that moment, there were no full CGI films still in the environment, in the industry, in anything. Yeah, it has changed dramatically. I remember the first renders I was doing when I was studying 3D on 2006. Maybe for a frame, I have to froze my computer for 2 days or maybe a week just to get one frame. Right now, I'm rendering out a video of 350 frames. It's full HD. Back in the time in 2006 was a simple SD. Right now in full HD, it's taking one night for me to render the process. And it's not only the final render, the final delivery has improved obviously everything. Because before, when you are working in a proper production, when you are in the need to deliver frames in really high profile, you need a big team working in the background. You cannot be working alone because you are just going to make a mess. If you want to deliver a proper job, you have to have a big team. And now, let's say the team could be 5-6 people. It's not crazy for any of them. In the past times, to make a rig is the puppetry, the bones that they are inside of the skeleton of 3D object. In the old times, you need to code, and they were very skilled people, but very square-minded. They are different kind of brains. They were mathematical logic people. It's not the people that regularly works in the telling of stories or in the generation of art, right? So this caused as well so many conflicts in the team because they saw the reality in a totally different way. And these people, they are totally needed in the old times because there were no another way to develop the things, right? Now, inside of all those tools, you can be working with Maya, Blender. You have some tools inside of the app that automatize all those processes, and people more creative can handle them. Even if you are working in a proper production pipeline, you always are going to have those technical and mathematical brains around. And it's very worth it to learn how to communicate with them because they are needed and they are the people that they are going to save your life in some moments, or they just can twist an easygoing project in a nightmare.
What do you like more? Do you like to build a character from the beginning? Do you like to do any correction in actor? What is the most thing that you like on the CGI part?
My preference, if I have to daydream, because I'm dyslexic, I'm heavy neurodivergent, which is my strengthness, is to visualize inside of my brain. And I have learned along my career collection of different skills that permits me to start to break down in small pieces all the bits of the process. And I have learned as well how to communicate with all the kinds of different brains they are around in the industry. So that's why I think, and my preference is to direct, because I'm not gifted for the writing, but I'm very gifted for the visualizing thing. I can get a script of somebody else and start to deploy and start to break down in all the pieces that later on for production are going to make sense.
Do you have any advice for these guys to start with all these CGI things that you can give?
Yeah, don't give up. Now the excuse is the AI. In another moment, the excuse is a pandemic. In another moment, the excuse is the economy. To be an artist never has been easy. The point is if it's fulfilling for yourself. And don't matter if it's through a course, through a university, or through whatever it is. Keep going.
That's good.
Do things, don't stop. Do the first. It's going to be a big piece of shit.
Exactly.
It's okay, you keep going. The second one is going to be a little bit better. And when you have tried like 1,000 times, you will be mastering something.
That's good. Well, thank you very much, Vidal. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
It was
guys.
very nice to meet. Thank you very much.